sure that you go ahead and check out the Beeline Entertainment Stuff and Things shop. We got all merchandise that you're looking for. Everything to promote the show. That's right, from hats to glasses to cups to sweatshirts to t-shirts, you name it. Boys, girls, babies, whoever wants to show off that they love watching the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We can't wait to see you in your brand new gear. Come on and check it out today. Let's go! We are STR. Power Fusion Core, whatever the hell they call it, Fallout 3.
Yeah, right. She is finally becoming a better wrestler, and people are not giving her that. She's had some phenomenal matches.
Yeah, let's go.
Because, like, seriously,
You should have got Jade's wig. That probably would have helped out.
don't do that.
Yeah, at least you would have had.
Booker probably should have gone over that year, and Booker should have had a WrestleMania moment.
I was trying to give a trick question, but I said two, but it was two winners, and it was Maven and Nydia. That's far there, Beck.
But you know what? You can't trust Beckford. Okay.
Beckford. It's time for Straight to the Ropes Wrestle Talk, baby. Ring that bell. Welcome back. Check it out. It's me, Brian B, and we in the building. Yo, listen, bro. It's Wednesday. That means it's time to talk some wrestling. Wrestle Talk Wednesday. Remember the WTW. Listen, it's Mania season, baby, and we don't got much time left. It's Mania. To be honest with you, I don't even know exactly what day it is. We'll find that out while we're talking today. But yo, it's great to be back behind the mic. We returned last night. Me and Kyle Eric had a great web show, because we do that on Tuesday nights. And we had a really good show last night. Really appreciate everybody who watched. And yo, tonight we talk that wrestling, baby. Straight to the Roast Wrestle Talk is on Wednesday nights, 9:00 p.m. We are back at it every single week. But stay tuned, because tomorrow night we back with the Beeline Entertainment Show, where we're going to be talking, we got a watch list. We've been watching a lot of movies. We're talking about different stuff that's coming out, different stuff that got canceled. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff on the show tomorrow, so definitely stay tuned. 9:00 p.m. Eastern time, we there. If you haven't already, make sure you check us out on YouTube, where you can like, where you can share, and you can subscribe to the channel, because we got a lot of stuff we got going on. You can click that bell button for the notifications as well, and just get to know us a little better, because we always talk about something. But if you want to see everything we do, we got the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com, where we have all the shows that we've ever done, every single show. You can watch every show. It's like maybe 700 shows on there. But everything we've ever done is here. We got editing work we do. We got merch. We got discussion. We got a whole bunch of different stuff on there. Check it out, bro. It's a lot of stuff going on. We just revamped it recently, too. So it looks really good. Yo, I'm excited, man. Thanks for the comments rolling in early. I guess, did you miss me? Who used to say that? I forgot. Will you miss me? Martin is what's it called. But yo, let's go, bro. I haven't watched wrestling in years. Well, start. You're back on the show. What you telling me that for? Start watching, bro. You're missing out. Not really. I've been lazy watching wrestling, but it's still wrestling. I still love it, bro. I can't not watch it. Like I'll follow it. I'll get annoyed. I'll talk shit about it, but I love pro wrestling, bro. But check it out, man. STR Nation, we back in the building. Joining me tonight, he already at the ropes. He holding that string. He waiting for the hot tag. Remember back in the day, they used to take the tag rope and choke you to death with the shit. Wrestling used to be raw, bro. What happened, yo? Everybody all mild now. But he doing big things over there on TikTok. He doing big things on the campus, baby. Big Wolf on campus. Remember that show? I amped up tonight. I'm talking some shit. Yo, you got my man SCR Slim in the building. What up, Slim?
What's up, man? What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, I feel good, man. Feels good to be back. Took a little break. I needed that break, yo. I definitely needed that break for a little bit. Clear my mind, yo. There's wild shit going on in the world. Oh, Slim giving us it looked like when people getting jumped in the back, in the back. when somebody's cutting a promo in the ring.
Freaking dog, man.
Oh, yo, listen, bro. I know that life. Yo, I had one of the things I did on Sunday. I went outside. We had got a TV, and we put the big box in the back because we don't like to put the garbage in the Tell me how this fucking dog got in there and tore up all of the styrofoam, yo, all in my backyard. You know how shitty it is to clean up styrofoam, man? That shit was horrible. But all right, Slim's getting this shit. Oh, I don't hear you. Yeah, your sound went kaput. Kaputer. It's on the pewter. Pewter.
Let's see, hold up. We'll come back
That
in.
microphone sounds good. That microphone sounds good for real. But and listen, guys, Slim's gonna be here. We're gonna be talking wrestling. Yo, it's Mania season, like I said, and it's been a lot going on. I'll tell you that. It hasn't been we ain't got no shortage of conversation for sure, whether it be Judgment Day, whether it be just the matches that we getting so far. Raw has been pretty good the last few weeks. And listen, bro, and some of this shit is just, in my opinion, is still really lackluster, but we don't have a lot of time, so we're gonna continue to talk about it until we get to where we're going. But Slim, what's good, bro? What's been up, man?
Not much, man. Working hard. Still watching all the wrestling I can. 1-year-old started walking today, so that was the highlight of my day.
Now you gotta watch them.
Oh man, what? I gotta buy some gates now.
Yeah, yep, you gotta watch them. Pull your PlayStation off the damn thing. My son he was in his walker, and he almost pulled this little karaoke thing we got down today because he's walking in the walker. So, awesome, man. But that's awesome though. That's really good. But yeah, you said you've been watching all wrestling, man. I know you watch, quite a bit. One of the things I was just checking out AEW, and I saw, Gabe Kidd, and shout out to AEW for this, but it isn't the same. But how they having a casket match? I haven't seen that in a long time, bro. Gabe Kidd versus Darby Allin. And fuck it. Let's open the show with a hot topic, yo. I got a hot topic for you because I think this is something, I don't know if we've touched the bases on this before, but how do you feel about the death matches with AEW, bro? Do you feel like they're starting to get to a point where they're a little bit overused? Because now it's kind of like they're not as special anymore. Remember when they had Hangman and Swerve's match where it was mind blowing. Like you couldn't believe you were watching some shit like that outside of like GCW or something.
Yeah.
But then it was like now, if you just saw Hangman's match with MJF on what was it, Revolution? Like,
yep,
bro, listen, if you got a needle and you poking somebody through the face with it, I'm not fucking interested in watching it no more. Am I alone? How you feel about it, Slim?
You're talking to a person who not the biggest fan of death matches. Like,
yeah,
don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a person who loves pretty much anything in wrestling, but I'm not the biggest GCW fan. It's not a knock on their promotion. I'm just not a big. Every match needs somebody smash over the head with light tubes.
For real.
And my thing is, if somebody like Mick Foley said light bulbs are stupid, then what's the point of it? But my thing though is with AEW, it gets to a point to where like we've seen it so much. What else can you do? Like how much more can you raise the bar? Because it seems like Texas Death is their equivalent to Hell in the Cell, pretty much. Anytime there's a big long feud or somebody's got a big long rivalry, it's going to end up in a Texas Death match. And like from what I saw, it was a lot of extreme spots, but to me, it wasn't any different than what we saw versus him and Mox last year.
That's right. With the glass, was that the glass? The fish. Which one was the fish tank? When Sting broke the fish tank, and you had that shard of glass, and
that was all in Texas or something like that when Daniel Bryan was retiring. I think
that's right. It was like that's so wild to like. We come, from the era of ECW, from the era of, not the Japan, back in the day, New Japan, Vader and fucking, Cactus Jack and those guys, having their match with the barbed wire ropes and shit. I mean, it's been crazy wrestling for a long time. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I don't know, bro, just seeing somebody smash a fucking fish tank with a bat. And then you literally have, like the horror movies where like the glass window breaks and then it turns into a shard and you just know somebody getting taken out by it. That's how I felt when I was watching that show. I was like, oh, this might be a little much, bro. Like, and I like hardcore matches, but it's just, I don't know if they're just overdoing it because it's just, when I saw the needle through the mouth, it just was not for me, bro. I mean, it's too much at that point. Like you got a needle and that's how you had to engage. Like the match was pretty good, but even without that, like they have entertaining pay-per-views, but it's like, damn, bro, you don't gotta. What are you gonna do next? Like literally get a gun? Like I mean, they're close to getting a gun and starting to like just shoot me in the arm, just a little bit. Like they're close to that. They're close to that shit. But yeah, I heard after after this. I don't think it was because of it, but Hangman's supposed to be stepping back for a little while. So we'll see what happens, man. You're seeing Ospreay and Mox got into it today, and yeah, we'll see what happens, bro. A lot of wrestling. I mean,
they'll have Ospreay in the title picture by the time 2026 ends. Yeah, he'll be in the title picture by the time 2026 ends.
It makes sense. I mean, he belongs there. I'm saying, like, they kind of got, I mean, it's still the same, but they kind of got new direction going a little bit. Daniel Bryan's gone. Didn't Omega just leave again?
I think Kenny just came back at the pay-per-view to make a save, but Kenny's not near the title picture right now.
Yeah, I didn't even know if he was staying. I knew he had like returned for a minute, but I don't know. I've been kind of really, really on and off following AEW, but I did see one interesting thing, and I wanted to kind of open the show with this, only because I don't know, bro. I guess let's talk about it, bro. Somebody else returned at Revolution, and I didn't see this coming, but Ronda Rousey popped back up in the ring, and I don't think anybody saw this coming, bro. It's a weird angle. Marina Shafir's match with Toni Storm. Which another just wild, reckless biting titties and AEW fucking crazy. AEW was like WWE attitude rolled in with a lot of WCW, rolled in with some old school ECW. Like it's a weird combination. But you saw the return of Ronda Rousey. What did you think when you saw that, Slim? What did you think when you saw her pop back up in the ring?
There's no fucking need for it. Just like there was no need for it when she first came into wrestling. And Ronda Rousey is arguably probably one of the best female fighters of all time. Mm-hmm. As far as wrestler, no. It took her forever to adjust to the style. And you got the red carpet treatment from jump because nobody gets a WrestleMania match against Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, and has Kurt Angle in their corner for their very first match. Yep. And while she did improve, I'm firmly believe that Ronda Rousey was carried by every single one of her opponents, especially Charlotte Flair.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I don't see the purpose of having her back in wrestling, especially after she has bad mouthed it in many different interviews. Like she didn't want to be there at all. I think that Tony Khan throws money at very shiny things and says, hey, and I'll make you a bunch of money as long as you get eyes on my product, which I get it from a business standpoint. But my thing is, though, I don't want to see Toni Storm versus Ronda Rousey. I'm not clamoring for it. I'm not jumping up and down like, holy shit, Ronda Rousey's back. Like that's not
Yeah.
that's not moving the needle for me when I can say that your women's division is deep as hell. You do not need Ronda Rousey in any shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like you just said, like the way that she badmouthed not just WWE, but professional wrestling as a whole. Like she badmouthed the entity. She didn't badmouth just the company. And that's why it's like I never had respect for her like that, bro. Like even in UFC, like she was one of the best fighters, and I've openly said this. She was one of the greatest fighters of all time. There's no doubt about it. I mean, she is one of the greatest fighters of all time. But it's just her attitude and her personality is so bad. It just
Uh-huh.
it shines so far away from her talent. And it's sad because like, she's a very bad sportsman. She's a very like unless she's getting like, exactly what she wants, unless she gets the appearance that she wants. I mean, I personally think that's a giant reason why she may have been pretty good in WWE. She may have been pretty good in professional wrestling, but as soon as things started going the way that she didn't like, and that's her history, she fucking, turned cold. She blames everybody else. Oh, it's all everybody's fault. No, they booed me. You want to boo me now? And like literally, like, how the fuck are you gonna be that like, thin-skinned and be in such a combative sport, bro? It's like
I'll be real. I'll be real with you. I don't fuck with Ronda Rousey because when she came, it fucked up Shayna Baszler's push. Shayna Baszler was exactly where Rhea and Bianca were headed when she was leaving NXT. A very, very powerful women's champion for the rare time, didn't have to rely on being sexy to get over, was intimidating as hell, had a good move set, could cut a promo, was mixing MMA and wrestling better than Ronda was. But as soon as Ronda came, we're like, oh, fuck you, Shayna. We're just gonna give her everything. We're gonna saddle you as a sidekick. We're gonna keep teasing the WWE Four Horsewomen versus the MMA Four Horsewomen. Is never gonna happen.
Never got done. That never
Never
got done.
gonna
That's
happen.
tough to ask. Yeah.
And then at the time, you really couldn't do it because Shayna was the most over. She was more over than Ronda was, in my opinion. I mean, she was. And then at the time, Marina Shafir was treading water in NXT, and Jessamine Duke really wasn't doing anything at that time either.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Ronda brings star power. Like, people have their eyes on the match just because it's Ronda Rousey. But unless she's improved over the time she's been gone, it's not going to mean much when Tony carries her through the match.
I think it's personally a publicity stunt. Like you were saying, she just announced that her and Gina Carraro are gonna, have that, MMA match on Netflix, and now she pops up at AEW. And I think it's just a publicity stunt. I honestly don't even think she's like with the company like that. Maybe she'll hit a match, or whatever, just for whatever. But yeah, I mean, it was just something that happened. Honestly, that's why I touched on it, because it was just interesting. I personally never thought I was going to see her in the wrestling ring again. Outside of like, like a spectacle. She did a little stint with one of the indie promotions at one point. Yes, I mean, the way she badmouthed professional wrestling, I didn't really think she was going to be stepping back. So I think it's a publicity stunt, but we'll see. But all right, fuck that shit. We don't talk about AEW like that. But all right, Slim. So we've been talking about WWE for a while. Of course, it's Mania season, and believe it or not, man, we're wrapping up Mania season. Like, we're at the end of March, damn near. And what is Mania's date? Is it the 12th?
Mania is April 18th and 19th. Is the weekend of 420. So Monday is 420. So it'll be that 18th and 19th.
Yeah, they're gonna be locked and loaded out there, and they in Vegas. But okay, so we literally are a month away from from Mania. So we got what, 4 Raws and 4 SmackDowns left. All right, let's go ahead and start with the first topic of the night, bro. Mania so far, like, you know, we've been hostile with it. We've been talking a lot of shit when we've been doing it. To be honest with you, one of the reasons why I haven't been like rushing to the mic to talk about it is because it just hasn't been that engaging for me. You know, we're at a point now where it's starting to pick up a little steam. Let's talk about the price drops, man. You know, everybody, it's weird. Like, I see a lot of people on TikTok recently and on social media who are like, oh, WWE finally put the prices down. And it's like they're not stating the piece of why. Like, you know, they put the prices down because they had fucking majority seats left with a month left. I was telling my son, I was like, there's a month left till WrestleMania, the biggest fucking show, one of the biggest shows of the year, every year. And it wasn't sold out. It wasn't even close to sold out. And now they're dropping, you know, ticket prices. When I checked it, it was like you can get some pretty high up seats. You can get it for about $200 now. So yeah, they definitely came down on prices, which is crazy because, to be honest with you, you can go to Raw and get some high up seats for still like, you know, $50, $60. So maybe sometimes you'll get it for like $20, $30. But for a Mania, I mean, $200, I mean, that's not terrible, especially for a trip to Vegas and everything. That's not terrible. But I don't know, bro. It just hasn't been a good year for Mania, and it wasn't coming off of a good year. Did you know that they considered Cena and Cody at Mania last year one of the worst matches of the year? I agree. Fucking Slim thinking about it. I agree.
I think honestly, like,
horrible.
The whole problem with that was like that whole heel run was just weird as hell.
Yep.
It executed the execution of it was cool. Like, seeing Cena turn heel was cool. Probably a couple of years too late, but I don't think it was necessarily a bad match. I think we're just so caught up in we didn't want Travis Scott or The Rock involved in any way. Had that just been Cody and Cena built up as Cody and Cena, then that would have been cool. But the whole, like, you know, I'm a agent for The Rock and Travis Scott's there in some capacity, like, to me, it was just doing way too much. Way too much. I mean, so I can understand why they would say it's like a worse match. So I get it. Execution wise, yeah.
I mean, you're right, but it's like, if you remember, bro, Cena's whole shit when he first started, when they realized like, oh, The Rock and isn't really going to be a part of this shit anymore. His whole thing was like, I'm going to ruin wrestling. I'm going to make wrestling, I'll make you hate it, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be the last champion. I'm just going to do whatever I got to do to ruin wrestling. And one of the things I particularly remember about that match was Cena was going into ultimate actor mode, and he literally was trying to put on a boring match. Like, if you remember, all of his moves were really basic, really like methodical, really slow. And I think some people were blaming it like, oh, well, he's old. And I mean, it looked like he was intentionally trying to just have a character dynamic with the match. And in my opinion, it didn't fucking work because all it did was make the Mania main event slow and boring. And like you said, like, you were expecting something big because you got such a big event at Elimination Chamber, and then you got nothing. You got Travis Scott that fucking floated down to the ring, and you got nothing. And it was so lackluster, you know, off of a build that was all about Cena that year. You know, like you said, one of the biggest things you've never seen before was him turning heel and, you know, kicking Cody's ass or whatever. So it was just like everything was built for no climax. You know, the fucking bloodline story all over again. But I bring this up because, you know, we have to talk about, you know, the other, you know, thing that's similar to this now. Let me see if I pull a picture up before I say it or whatever. But right now we're back in this same booking this match now. RKO Everybody, especially Cody Rhodes. Now, who the fuck didn't see this coming, yo? This is why I want to talk about this segment. I've been waiting to talk about this shit. I haven't did a TikTok about it, nothing yet. Everybody kind of, I feel like everybody is like, I don't know if everybody's like, they're done trying to like, give WWE any kind of credit. Like, as far as just like, I think people are kind of just taking what they can get at this point. I don't think people have any like expectations like that anymore. I think people are just like, oh, it's happening. That's happening. Okay, cool. Fuck it. I don't want to keep bitching about everything. So I'm just going to watch and enjoy or whatever. I really do feel like that because when I saw Randy turn heel, like in classic, we're doing a signing together, blah, blah, blah. And then Randy flipped. Heel Randy, right? Like he's legendary, right? I get it. But yo, Slim, we were just talking about the history, bro, right? We were talking about what happened with Cody and Cena. Let's go back a year before that. Like I feel like I'm in fucking school and I got evidence clips and shit like that. Let's go back a year before that. What are we seeing? Oh shit, wait a minute. Another bloody Cody getting beat shit up by somebody. You realize they've ran this same angle with Cody Rhodes for 3 fucking years in a row?
Yep.
The same shit. This is how lazy this booking has been. And yo, I can't even hate on Cody because it's just like they literally have done nothing for this man, bro. They put him in a spot. They gave him an awesome entrance. They made him wear the red, white, and blue shit. And they gave him instant, satisfaction. Like, here, go show the people that you're a people of America and you do this. And they made him the only babyface that really exists in the company. Just the red, white, and blue fucking great guy. And now it's just they're riding his character to the ground. Bro, people cheered the shit out of Randy for kicking his ass, bro. Because everybody's tired of it. You did the same thing for 3 fucking years, yo. The same exact way. You beat the shit out of him, leave him bloody. And he comes back and does the same shit. He's gonna listen. I'm gonna tell you how fucking SmackDown's gonna go. He gonna come out, and he's gonna have his suit on, and he's gonna say the same shit. It's not gonna be anything different, or maybe he'll have the track suit on, and then he'll say, "Randy, you are my friend, and I respect you." It's gonna be the same shit, and I'm supposed to be fucking excited, bro. It's just. There was never a better time to flip Cody. There was never a better time to flip Cody. Just imagine if Cody would have rocked fucking Randy. And Randy was like, and then that made Randy flip like, oh, he did that to me. You know who you just woke up. And then Randy could have been that crazy ass Randy Orton versus the first time seeing the heel Cody Rhodes. And you would have wanted Cody to win the belt. You would have wanted him to keep the belt.
Yep.
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know what's going on anymore. How you feel though? How you feel when you saw it?
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm always up for heel Randy Orton. Yeah. That gave me immediate 09 vibes. Like, it was amazing. But I ain't gonna lie, I really thought like they were both technically baby. And I was like, somebody's got to be the heel in this situation. And I'm just like, I felt like everybody was expecting Randy to turn. So I thought it would have been great to see Cody turn heel. And, like you said, that, kick Randy into that mode. I'm going to listen to the voices in my head and it'd be us versus Mania because, you two are competing against Roman and Punk to actually main event who gets the last spot night 1 or night 2. That's so my thing is you got to make your story the most interesting. Now, you're right. Like, it seems like, oh, Cody, you're a champion. Hey, get bloody, get your ass beat. You're gonna be the guy that's fighting from underneath again. So it's kind of like rinse, wash, repeat type thing. But I mean, Randy's very good and interesting in this role, and I gotta see what they do with Cody going forward with this. Because I mean, if it's just, I'm go beyond my story and I need the people behind me and this type of story is gonna be the same thing. Especially for Mania, like there's got to be some type of twist happening in this match or at the end of it. Like something's got to happen.
Well, they're showing. They started to tease on Raw that Cody was talking to somebody, and who's Cody talking to? Like everything is this mystery person shit lately. You know, whether it's people in masks or it's who's coming or who's this, and that's interesting. Like it can be interesting, right? But it's just like you said, man. The story dynamics, we've known for a long time. Like we're saying, we're into, the middle, not even the middle. We're in the end of WrestleMania season. We got a month left. And now they have to like quickly build this story. You put two baby faces in the main event picture when you had Randy win. And you just took the easy way out. The easiest thing to do was just turn Randy heel. Now, Randy has been babyface since he's returned, since before he left. He was RK Bro. People were loving Randy for a long time. And you love a heel Randy. Don't get me twisted. I would love to see Randy capture the belt one more time. But this wasn't the right match to do it, man. It's just, in my opinion, it was not the right match to do it. You have Cody Rhodes. He's a stale character. And it's not like they've never touched each other. It would be a little bit more interesting if you haven't seen them in a match, but we were just watching them in a match at King of the Ring. It wasn't even that long ago. So it's like they've just done simple shit because they had to, because it's the same thing going on with fucking Roman and Punk, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But it's like everything that's being done is just like you said, rinse and repeat. What can we do? Oh, let's go heel Randy. Everybody wants to heel Randy, blah, blah, blah. And they'll tell the story. It'll be the same basic shit. What's Randy going to do? Go after Brandy. Go after. It's the same shit. It's like, what's something that you haven't seen? I had posted something and on a TikTok where I was just fantasy booking or whatever. And I was like, yo, this would have been a perfect time to introduce some kind of shit with Cody, man, whether it be just him kind of just leading up and coming people. I'm going to surround my people by the best because I want to be protected, blah, whatever. And I was like, yo, bring out Royce Keys. Like, you just introduced this guy, put him in a suit, make him stand out, put him in a position of power, put him in a position of importance, give him something to do easily.
Yep.
Nope. Nothing. You don't get shit. This motherfucker in catering. He in Stephanie McMahon show. Like, he signed a contract to do a fucking podcast. And I'm just like, at this point, I don't want to keep coming on here and always having negative shit to say, but I'm just like, it's just constantly is rinse, wash, and repeat, bro. It's the same shit over and over again, man. I'd be shocked if Cody comes out that motherfucker and just rips his suit off. I'm tired of this bullshit. Fuck this belt. Fuck everything. But he's gonna probably talk about Randy's dick, because that's what else Cody. That's what else Cody does. He talks about everybody's dick and his own, and then he'll mix that into the piece. And then it's like, I'm just like, bro, like, can we fucking do something? You have a lot of talent. Yeah. Let's do something, bro. Let's fucking do something. But yeah, we got heel Randy versus Cody. I mean, they're trying to make a story out of it. That's definitely one of the matches. Let's go ahead and jump into something else that's going to be on coming from SmackDown, I guess, because it's the SmackDown Women's Champion. But how have you been feeling about the whole dynamic between Rhea and Jade? Because I mean, they're building it, but how you feel it's going? You feel like it's doing it for you, or
Rhea's carrying it.
Yeah,
I tell you that right now. Rhea's carrying it. She's killing Jade on promos. It still makes me want to see the match, because it's from the story I'm gathering, it's basically like Rhea's like, okay, your body's for show, mine's for actually wrestling. You're just a girl who likes to look nice. I'm a girl who likes to fight. So I think it's going to be like, can you actually prove me? Or are you just, gym model? Barbie but doll. To me, I'm more excited to see Stephanie versus Liv than I am Rhea versus Jade, only because I feel like Stephanie and Liv are gonna work a little bit better, and I feel like the match is gonna be better. I feel like Rhea and Jade is just gonna be power for power moves for like 15 minutes straight, and I feel like if they're teasing B-Fab aligning themselves with Jade and possibly costing Rhea at Mania, I can see it. But to me, there's no logical reason Rhea shouldn't walk out of Mania as champion. But it would be controversial to have Jade win over Rhea. And then, but like I said, I'm more looking forward to like Liv and Stephanie just because like I feel like that build has been better than Rhea and Jade.
Yeah, I agree. Y'all know how I feel about Jade Cargill, but it's just like, I mean, I'd be interested if it's something that's going to produce something interesting, bro. It's like you said, I don't feel like there's too much going on with Rhea and Jade. It's kind of lackluster as far as just like, you know, even the heat that they're kind of building off of each other. Like you said, oh, my body's this and my body's that. That's for real. That's a fucking Mania conversation. Like they're not even really talking about the belt. Like it's just like, you know, I get it. It's like I'm strong. It's like it's a fucking weird macho thing, but it's also just like you said. Even people have been saying that Rhea's promos has been kind of ass. And yo, let me remind everybody of some shit, yo. Rhea Ripley has never, ever, ever been dynamic on the mic. Never. People forget that shit because they love her so much. Don't forget that Judgment Day made Rhea Ripley, yo. Before fucking Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley was running around. I say this shit all the time on this show with Nikki ASH, that fucking superhero character. And that's what she was doing. She wasn't doing, they didn't have a spot for Rhea Ripley. That was like the whole gimmick for why she joined Judgment Day. What the fuck are you doing? You ain't even doing nothing. And then she hooked up with Dom. And then she was like more of a presence. She was stepping to the men. She was doing this. They built Rhea. They built that character. And now it's like people love her. There's no doubt about it. People love her. But people just love her. Rhea's good in the ring. She brings attention because people love her, but it's not because, oh shit, she just cut up a super promo. Like she weak on the mic, bro. In my opinion, yo, Jade ain't no competition because Jade is still like kind of in training and shit. But it's like I saw somebody say the other day was like, oh, the hate for Jade Cargill doesn't know how to wrestle needs to stop. No, you're fucking insane. The thing is, Jade Cargill doesn't have to be a superior wrestler to be entertaining. That it doesn't have to be. But she's not entertaining. That's the fucking problem. She just looks good in the position. And I agree with Rhea Ripley on that. But it's like the match itself seems like filler for people who really know the story. Like, you know, they wish right now that it was her and Bianca. And I think everybody fucking, it's story, it'd be investment. You can pull all the way back to who the fuck, it could have pulled all the way back to Bianca being heel. Like, you know, who you think helped, you know, Naomi do that shit to you, or that shit would have wrote itself, but they don't have that. So they're basically, you know, just kind of, and I do think that a lot of WrestleMania this year is them trying to pull shit out their ass because, you know, half the niggas is injured, you know, the Vision, everybody's fucked up. So it's like they got to pull stuff out of their ass, man. But I'm not really that interested in the match. I'm still gonna see it. It's not like my favorite. I honestly don't care who wins. I personally kind of think that Jade should win just so she stays on SmackDown and Rhea doesn't take the title and she can go back to doing what she's got to do, because I feel like there's still more history with her and Io. I feel like it's heel turn time for Rhea, bro. I definitely feel like it's heel turn time for Rhea.
Nice to see.
Yeah, she needs to do something. She was better as a heel with Judgment Day, bro. She established herself. A lot of motherfuckers is established. Speaking of Judgment Day, look at Liv. A lot of people established. People hate on Judgment Day. Let's talk about it, Slim. I think we've said it on here before. Like it or not, Judgment Day could be one of the greatest factions in pro wrestling history. And you have to give it credit. It does everything that it's supposed to do. Even when you think that they've outlived their time, we've said it multiple times. You can count multiple people that they have built, whether it be fucking Damian Priest for a little bit, whether it be Rhea Ripley, whether it be R-Truth, whether they fucking built people in that stable, bro. So now we got everything coming back with Finn Balor, and Finn's leaving now, and it's interesting to see the dynamic change, which I think was a huge mistake to take that fucking belt off of Finn, off of Dom, and they should have let Dom and Finn, Demon Balor, fight for that shit at Mania. That would have been a fucking that's a spectacle, right?
Hell yeah.
But how'd you feel about the turn on Finn Balor? You think it was the right call?
Long overdue.
Yeah.
Finn should have been gone from that group when they was teasing it last year. That tension between him and Dom, it really should be Dom versus Finn for the IC title at Mania in next month. But it's all good. Shout out to Penta. But you're right though. Especially when that group was built around Edge. And, originally you had, Damian and Rhea being under that learning tree, and, they were eventually going to go and in a comedy tag team with R-Truth right now.
Yeah, you saw that.
But, I mean, I think it was
tag
really
team
good.
Division is cooked, y'all. Motherfuckers is cooked.
I think it was really good for Finn. Kind of reestablished him, brought him back to where he needed to be as a baby face after being a heel for so long. It definitely worked wonders for Dom to have all those people to learn around and develop that and everything, and definitely did wonders for Liv and Raquel. Raquel definitely benefited from that too.
Bro,
so I think
to say this shit, Raquel Rodriguez. I mean, like I said, I think she's been MVP in the women's division. The Elimination Chamber, she was fucking rocking. The street fight that her and Stephanie had, that shit was rocking. Raquel has been killing it, bro. I still don't understand why she's not more in the. I just, like we said this shit before, I just knew it was going to be Raquel versus Liv, yo. They were teasing it. I don't know if they're waiting to let Liv beat, Stephanie at Mania and then go ahead, take the belt, and then go ahead and do the whole Raquel switch. I mean, I guess but it just seems like that would be a payoff for a Mania. It doesn't seem like it's almost like Mania's filler, and then you get in the payoff of big stories later. Like, that's fucking weird, man. It's like, supposed to be the other way around, but yeah, my bad. I just had to jump in with that because Raquel is she's phenomenal, bro. I can't wait till they let her loose. She's definitely a new champion that you can see being a good contender, even as a baby face. Like, she's already big. I like how she took Kevin Nash's fucking advice as far as playing her role, like play the big guy role. Like, she should, because that's what you are. Like, you're every single wrestler that I ever see do an interview, when they're asked the question, whose move do you get in the ring that hurts the most? They all say it's that damn Tahana bomb. That shit hurt. Slamming the motherfucker over. Yeah, so yeah, I love Raquel, man. But yeah, man, it's interesting, yo. It's, Liv versus Stephanie. I mean, we're getting it. That's another kind of weak story, but like you said, at least it's got a little base on it. I mean, I don't really see how Stephanie can come out and really, I don't know. Stephanie Vancouver, I still stand on my guns, bro. In WWE, I don't give a fuck. Whatever she did in New Japan, everywhere else. In WWE, she kind of weak. A lot of people say it now more than ever. I've been hearing a lot of people saying, if it wasn't for that butt shit she does, what's it called? Kiss of death or whatever?
Kiss of death, yep.
If it wasn't for that, Motherfuckers won't be rocking with her until she do that shit. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. But we'll see. I mean, it's a spectacle because Liv is in it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. But all right, let's talk about one of the other big things that happened on Monday that I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely excited for. And I think this is probably one of the biggest things that I'm super excited to see. And if you know, you know, but my man Oba Femi, bro, rocked out on Brock Lesnar and shit. Let's talk about it, Slim. How'd you feel, bro? Let me ask you, did you already know that it was going to be Oba that was coming out to answer his challenge?
I mean, it kind of felt like he could answer that challenge. I mean, but that was the best way. That was the hottest start to Raw in a long time. In a long time. Paul Heyman looking pissed off out his mind. Yeah. Seth playing the mind games. You know, Paul Heyman calling the trump card with Brock. And then here comes Oba, and he ain't scared. And for Brock to take a power bomb, and for Oba to stand on his chest and point to Mania, like, I don't think we've had like that big of a power matchup since like Undertaker Batista. Almost
a little bit, man. I mean, you had a couple, but nothing that's like really engaging. I mean, Brock and Goldberg, SummerSlam. You had a couple, but those were like short matches. I don't think this is going to be extremely long. What I'm hoping for, I really, really hope WWE does the right thing, and they let Oba Femi decimate Brock Lesnar. I think that it should start, and Brock should start doing his suplex shit, and it should get to the point where Brock looks like, oh, I'm Brock Lesnar. What the fuck do you expect? I'm killing this shit. And he hits Oba with maybe 6 or 7 fucking suplexes, and you're looking like, damn, Brock got him. And then Oba just pops up and fucking destroys Brock Lesnar and puts his foot on his chest and counts to 3. And then everybody in that bitch gonna be like, damn. That's how I'd book that shit, because this is gonna be one of the biggest moments of WrestleMania. And WWE have to know it. You can keep playing around with everybody else, but you have to know Oba Femi is the fucking future. I mean, the pop that gets given every time his music hits. You see everybody, Stephanie McMahon and fucking what's her name was just and him was just doing his walk. There's people doing his walk at work. This motherfucker is making noise like continuously. He's 27 years old. I didn't even know that shit. He's 27 years old, bro. This guy right here, they can establish and make greatness, but it's hard to really care about anything in WWE right now because their booking has been such shit. It's been terrible. So hopefully they don't try to put Brock and make it a hard back and forth. This should be nothing more than a catastrophe for Brock Lesnar. And it should be Brock laid on the fucking mat without moving. You should just Brock Lesnar, and that image should be there of that shocked face of people when he beat the Undertaker. You should look at it like, this motherfucker just decimate Brock Lesnar and then go from there. There's no way it can't happen, bro.
Exactly.
But, yeah, I loved it. I thought that was awesome. One of the only things I really got excited for so far. Like looking at this picture right here, another thing that happened was, Bailey. What's up with Bailey, bro? Everybody know I love Bailey, right? But Bailey's just too fucking nice, man. I think Bailey's just too nice. I really enjoy seeing her on AAA. Like she had her match with AAA. Like everybody forgets she's Hispanic. Pamela Martinez. Like, she's Hispanic. And it was nice seeing her in a different venue because, WWE has been kind of sidelining the shit out of her. But I'm so sick and tired of her, oh AJ Lee, I'm so happy. No, bruh, stop fucking kissing other people's ass. Like I don't think a heel turn would do Bayley justice. I just feel like, first off, if they was to fix Bayley, that fucking rosebud shit. I've said this before, right?
Can't stand that finisher, man. Can't stand it.
I hate that damn finisher, yo. It's like there's no legit setup for that fucking move, yo. It's like you have to, okay, let me get your arm and put it. Come on, help me. It's like you have to try to make it look like legit. I like the Bayley to belly, but it's like that's such a common move. Like Bayley, I feel like, what's crazy? This is gonna sound crazy, but I was thinking about it when I was playing 2K. Bayley should have the stunner. Bayley should have the stunner, just like Kevin Owens, just like Becky has the manhandle slam. I think if you gave Bayley the stunner, it would go over better than it goes over for Kevin Owens, because I don't think that the stunner ever really hit for KO. It didn't do the same. It wasn't the same as, like, of course it wasn't the same as like Stone Cold, but I feel like somebody else may have represented it a little bit better. I like how KO does it, but you don't get that same feeling like, oh shit, the stunner. Like, I feel if Bayley did the stunner, I feel like, I don't know, it would just be something different, and it fits her character. Like, I feel like that would give her a little bit something to stand on. But she's too fucking nice, man. That nice shit got to go, bro. I'm sorry.
She definitely got to be more aggressive. Like, you weren't on the card for Mania last year,
for real,
and you about to face AJ Lee Monday, but we already know that it's going to be Becky versus AJ at Mania for the IC title anyway.
Exactly.
So I mean, she just needs to lose it and beat Lyra's ass, and that just give her something new to do. Because like Bayley to me just seems stale. Like, there's no news, not coming, you're not going. It's like you don't have anything interesting. Like, you're not in the women's title picture, and you're not in the mid-card title picture, and you and Lyra aren't anywhere near the tag team title pictures. That's most likely going to go to the Bella Twins.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Bayley got to do something. I ain't going to say she need a character change, but she got to get the attitude change.
Yeah. Definitely. And not even, I'm not even talking about just in the ring. I mean, just, and it's like you just said, Slim, like, I mean, you've heard all these stories. She's been open about it. She's talked about it on podcasts and stuff like that publicly. Like, you keep saying, oh man, I feel like I'm like, literally, she said the shit. We're not even saying it. You feel like you're too nice. Yeah. Always hugging everybody, always on social media. I'm not saying you can't like people, but I'm just like it just, she seems like one of those type of people, like, she looks out for everybody else before herself. And I mean, I understand it, but it's just like, how far are you going to get? And you wonder why you always have a ceiling on you. Like, she constantly says the shit where she's like, hey, listen, I don't get called for the photo shoots. I don't get called for the commercials. I don't get called. You know why? Because you are always worried about what the fuck everybody else is doing. Let me go help everybody. Well, enjoy being the fucking talent help, and enjoy the Dolph Ziggler position, because you put over talent, and enjoy the backstage role that you're going to get, where you help get motherfuckers ready to get in the ring or whatever. Because she's going to be one of the people that's always with the company, I think. I don't think she's ever going anywhere, but it's just, I mean, like we just said, bro, it just seems like she could do so much more at the end of her career. She's got to be at the tail ends of the shit. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I see Natty, and you look at Natty, and Natty just got that character change, which was really good. But it's like, now, what are they doing with it? She's in the match with fucking Maxine every week. She beat her. Trying to beat the girl fucking 4 times. Like, let it do something, bro. Let's build to something. Like, why do y'all got the same shit in rotation? It's not even telling a story. Like, you closing a story, but you're still telling the motherfucker. It's like, I don't know, bro. WWE is just weird right now, man. But let's go ahead and get to the next big match. The one we don't know, like you said earlier, we don't know which one it's going to be on night 1. I mean, I think everybody going to go at Roman, to be honest with you. Roman versus Punk. And let me get your thoughts first, man, before I say what I feel. But let me get your thoughts first of how did you feel about the promo, the latest promo that we just got on Raw?
It's I love this match. Like I feel like the match is gonna be good. I like the match, and like Punk's promos are selling it. I guess what's confusing to me is Roman playing this nonchalant, your words can't hurt me type, elementary school type thing. I'm bigger, I'm being the bigger man in the situation, when your entire character arc was being an egotistical egomaniac who runs WWE for like 4 years straight. And then he said something about your dead daddy and you didn't say a damn thing. Your cousins was more pissed about it than you. You done said to any Samoan, if you see him, it's on sight, but I got him at Mania. So it's coming across as, saying like he could talk about you, talk about your family, talk about your kids, and you're not gonna care. So it's just like it's just like it's kind of like anticlimactic. And on Punk's end, he calls you old, and that's what sets you off.
Bro, that shit was funny.
He could say a million other things, but he called you old, and that's what set you off.
Character work lately, yeah, they're definitely focusing on character on wrestling, Warren. I mean, but the thing is, it's just WWE has always been about story, and it's just like if you're not working characters, then you get the product as we're getting right now. Like it's one thing to work on wrestling, but when you have the same people doing the same moves, I mean, everybody still hits their spots. It's not like, Finn Balor's going to do the shotgun drop kick into the corner before he does the damn, coup de grace. You know that we're going to get, Jey Uso doing the fucking spitting in the hand shit The Rock does and yeeting the shit. It's different if you're going to give us like, matches like AEW gives and, you death matches or whatever, fucking casket matches. Like, I can get it more if you're focusing on the wrestling, but it's just like right now, you're not focusing on, it doesn't seem like they're focusing on the wrestling or the fucking story arc. It just seems like they're doing whatever's the easiest shit that they can put together. That's what it seems like Slim just said, like, they're literally going with saying like simple things like, why would you even bring, first of all, when Punk first brought up his father and stuff like that and saying that was immediately a low blow. And it didn't really make any sense because it wasn't like Roman said something to that caliber for him to even have to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like your mama, like it wasn't even that shit. It was just like he said that shit for no reason and then walked off. So it was like Roman's just standing there like, did he just say that shit to me? So like you said, Slim, like it would have made a lot more sense for him to come back because I thought he was gonna come back. Oh yeah, my dad. Don't talk about my dad, or I'll talk about that fucking dog you don't got no more. Like, I would have went in there, guns like you just said, like I'm saying some shit, and I don't know if it's true or not, but there was some there was shit that you saw online that was saying like CM Punk didn't want to have that said or whatever, and I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm not categorizing it, but I'm just saying like. It just didn't fit. Like there wasn't called didn't fit. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I agree, it is kind of like the childish kind of shit. Like their rivalry is kind of really childish. It's egotistical. It's kind of a weird kind of back and forth dynamic that they had. The first promo they cut together when they were talking about the Shield and like the different history that they have in the past and stuff like that, it made more sense. But these last ones have just been like, they've been like, yo, go out there and say something that's going to make people want to watch this shit. Like, because even when Roman, I'm telling you right now, like, and I know because my wife don't be watching this shit like that. But when Roman said, it was a couple things he said that I was fucking laughing. And CM Punk was just sitting there. And I was like, when he said that shit, he's I'm better looking than you. Face it, Punk. You don't even make sense for you to be here. You're just old. I started fucking dying, bro. I was laughing hard as hell. But then for Punk to get mad at it, and I'm not gonna lie to you either. I was kind of like, yeah, he's right. This is fucking not even lying. Like, but it's just weird, yo. It's like
told the truth.
He's telling the truth. Barely a gatekeeper, and they telling stories, but just having to hit a bunch of audibles. And bro, it's a sport, so really the wrestling is fine with me. Roman is about family, so kind of tested Roman. Honestly, the main event's hyped Mania, in my opinion. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. Hey, listen, Warren. Warren always got interesting takes to me. I mean, I get it, but it's just like I don't know. Plus, I'm all for Punk getting. Oh yeah, I know. I know Warren ain't fucking with Warren don't fuck with Punk, but listen, bro. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. This shit is just basic, bro. I'm excited for Brock and Oba. I'm excited for Brock and Oba. I wish I could get excited for the tag titles and what they're due. I maybe they'll throw a ladder match in there, just to have them do something.
You heard Heyman on Monday. He want Theory and Logan to go after those things.
That shit is gonna be so ass, man. I mean, who else is there? But yo, Slim, what do you think, man? Are they kind of teasing a bloodline reunion? I mean, did you peep that this week? Like it almost seems like they're trying to, and on that, I'll be real, I'm not super excited about seeing the bloodline reunite. I don't think it needs to be done. But at the same time, if we get some crazy shit, like we get the Usos and Roman plus Solo, plus, the Tongas and the Gorillas of Destiny and fucking Tonga Loa and Tonga Tonga and Jacob and all of them, bro, listen, I don't know. I don't know. That might be one of the craziest fucking things you see. So I don't know. I can't just here, Slim. This STR writing room, yo. Fuck it. We off the cutting room floor. We brought to you Slick Trick Willie. Listen, we got some credibility on this motherfucker, all right? But listen, this is the shit that be pissing me off, yo, because it's like you got the Wyatt 6 right now. And when the Wyatt 6 was coming out, Brandon called that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Brandon called that shit. He said, man, that shit ain't gonna do shit. And he was absolutely right. He was absolutely right. They didn't do shit with the Wyatt 6, bro. I don't even know what the fuck they're still around for, to be honest with you. But man, I've been preaching this shit for a while that I feel like Cody Rhodes should definitely be on some heel turn shit with the suits and kind of like I've always said, like the corporate. He should be like the new form of the corporation, not the authority. I'm talking about the old school corporation with Vince McMahon and all of them dudes or whatever. Like when The Rock was holding the belt, and I feel like Cody should be fucking head honcho of that. I would love to see a crazy corporation type faction that includes some new people that's going to get built up from it. And they're more like the prestigious fucking hierarchy, the kingdom. It could be anything. But it's just like going against, you got the fucking whole bloodline. Like, yeah, they went to war with each other, but now they're reunited because they're family. And you got this giant group and then this other giant. Bro, I feel like it could be some crazy type NWO versus WCW shit. And and it's just a piece of WWE. It's like not even like the main shit. Give us something, man. Like, fuck, give us something, bro. Yep. Give us something. Let me see what Roman's over here blowing. Warren's blowing the comments up. I'm coming, Warren. I'm coming. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Warren said, come on, Commission Saturday. We'll chop it up. All right. I got to see, bro. I know Saturdays is a crazy day. If I can, I'll try to jump on there for real with y'all. It's been a little while. No, it's Roman taking advantage of Punk because he thought everyone was against him, and the family comment just built an alliance. Yeah, Roman is a bad guy and only for him. Listen, he is, man. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, bro. Can't give WWE too much credit, bro. They need WWE. Listen, this is Brian B from STR. Give me an application, bro. Give me an application. Let me get in this fucking building, yo. Y'all want to watch wrestling? I'll tell you right. Listen, y'all will be. You'll never know what's coming next. I'll be on that. I'll be R-Truth champion. I'll be fucking shit up. But you'll be selling seats. I'll tell you that. But I don't know, Slim. How you feel? Are you more excited for Mania after these last couple of weeks?
I mean, I'm more excited to see how they position the card because you still haven't said what you're going to do with the U.S. or Intercontinental titles yet.
That's true.
Most likely going to be
yeah. Go ahead.
Most likely going to be a triple threat for the women's tag titles. It's weird. There's no like singular grudge match yet on this show. I think that's probably going to be Sammy and Trick. If since they're building towards that, it's going to be interesting to see where they put Carmelo.
Probably an open challenge.
I think compared to last year, the hype is different going into this one. And if you look at the conclusion last year to where we are now, it's very interesting with Punk being champion, Seth coming, Roman fighting for the championship, Paul Heyman just everywhere. I mean, we got 4 or 5 weeks to get more hype about it. So I mean, you gotta get these Raw and SmackDowns coming in hot, and you got to see what happens. I feel like besides Roman and Punk, Oba and Brock is the hypest match on the card right now. Especially if Brock is going to sell for Oba and make him into a star like he should. A lot of people are saying this is exactly what they should have done with Omos. I'm gonna tell people the exact same way. Omos was not moving like Obafemi was. Like he doesn't have that same agility like Obafemi. They did not bring up Oba like they did not bring up Omos like they did Oba in NXT. So I mean, and a lot of people probably have already forgotten about him going over Brock Lesnar last year or 2 years ago at Mania.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like it's just circumstances. Like, could Omos be in the same situation that Obafemi is in right now? Yes. That's why he down there being Velkingo's bodyguard down there in AAA right now. But feel like Mania's still exciting. We still know what you're gonna do with Finn versus Dom. What are you gonna do with Gunther at this point?
It's supposed to be Rey Mysterio, but at least that's what I heard. Rey was supposed to be it was supposed to be Gunther versus Rey, which would be interesting if it's a retirement match. But Rey's supposedly injured again, so I don't know. See what everybody. It is a lot of injuries that's fucking up this, because it's going to be Seth and Braun.
Yeah,
it's definitely going to be Seth and Braun, and it was going to be Bronson Reed and whoever. But yeah, man, it's a lot. It'll be the Vision and the Usos. We already kind of know the card. I was gonna say before is looks like they're building Tiffany and Julia.
Yeah.
You'll have Alexa and Charlotte versus like you said, who I don't know. I don't even know about that, because it might be Alexa and Charlotte versus the Bellas versus Lash and Nia. Like it's gonna be what you think it is, man.
Charlotte
we only got a fucking month left. Yeah, we only got a month left, so we'll see. I mean, it's Mania, so it's hard not to be excited for it. But I still just kind of wish that WWE would get a little bit more serious about telling these fucking stories, man. I just wish that we can get a little bit more of engagement with building these stories every single week. Like, Raw starting to get a little interesting. The Seth Rollins shit, I'm sorry, I haven't even touched on it. I just don't give a fuck, bro. They went so far. Do you see this shit, Slim? They went so far with this stupid mask bullshit that they put Seth Rollins, when his name pops up, they got a mask, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Stop playing. This is some WWE 2K universe mode shit. And they selling the fuck out of it. I just can't. It's almost a mockery for Seth Rollins. He deserves better. He deserves better. Running around, everybody run around. Guess. That game you play in the fucking Monty and shit. Anyway, got time for this bullshit. Fucking Justice for Seth. That's what you should have on your fucking name next time. Justice for Seth, yo. Because yo, they playing this nigga, yo. But I don't know. We're gonna see. We back at it, so we're gonna be back every week. I gotta stay on this mic or whatever. My wife convinced me to make sure I stay true to my business. I've been starting my new job and everything, and I've been kind of just taking a break, but I'm back. We're gonna talk about Mania and shit. But Slim, man, what you got before we wrap up tonight, brother?
Not much, man. Still going strong. Most recent Irish music post did about 17,000, so
nice.
Happy about that. Still doing my thing on TikTok. Still mixing up between the wrestling and anime and 90s post.
You gotta come on the ENT show, man. We gotta get you on because you would have a blast with us on a nostalgia night, bro. A blast. We gotta get you on.
Just let me know, man. You know, I'll come on whenever. Just let me know.
Sir. Yes, sir. Definitely gonna do that. But that's what's up, bro. Definitely glad to see you still killing it, man. Happy baby girl walking around and keeping you busy, bro. But Beeline, listen, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. It really feels good to be back. I had somebody hit me up. What the hell did they say? Oh, somebody hit me up on TikTok and they were like, "Hey, you should start going live again," and stuff like that. And shit like that makes me feel good because you don't realize sometimes that you are talking to people, bro. Like sometimes you can forget, like, oh, people ain't really listening to my ass anyway. Why the fuck am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? But it's like you go away for a second and they're like, "Where the fuck is he at? Like, what's going on?" And I felt that this time being away. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for the support. I'm going to try my best to do as much as I can for this channel and keep it growing. I mean, we're going 6 years strong. I mean, it is incredible. It's one of the biggest accomplishments I've ever made in my life, you know, besides like my kids and everything. But it's not done. It's not over. We still have a lot of growing. We still got a lot of shit to do. And I appreciate the team. I appreciate STR. Like, you know, you guys jump in whenever you can based off of your busy lives and everything you're doing. Lay has been killing it. She's everywhere. Brandon's still killing it. He's making all his shows. Like, everybody's doing such amazing stuff. So I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys watching. And I'm going to tell you, stay tuned tomorrow night. The Beeline Entertainment Show. We back at it. Me and Kyle Eric tomorrow night at 9 p.m. But until then, stay true, stay positive, pay attention, baby. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace, y'all. Have a good night, Slim.
Peace, man.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk on Wednesdays, and of course, the Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Let's go!